Welcome back to Fallout 3. My name is Ricky, and this is Jesse. This is a challenge run. We are not taking any perks, nor are we increasing our skills at level up. Last time we got our dad out of the vault, we ran around the Jefferson doing a bunch of busy work, and then, well, our dad died, and we had to escape the Jefferson, and then we joined up with the Brotherhood. And today, we've come back to Vault 101, because when I came back to Megaton, I noticed I had a nice new radio message that said they needed some help. So we're going to help them out today. Alright, let's activate the door. I see...
Stop right there.
Aha.
I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there.
Really? I need to talk with Amada. I got her message.
Amada's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake.
Okay.
She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message.
They
So
could
could
hear
I,
it on her
just
Pip
for
Boy.
talking with you now. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap.
Dad would be horrified to know all that if he were still alive.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit, and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
So what now?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer.
Yeah, don't do that.
But frankly, I know better than to try that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, okay. Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
Okay. I mean, like, how changed is it? Keep out, authorized personnel only. Yeah. You guys... Is this Rad Roach been down here since the entire time I've been down here? That's what I was just seeing if the Rad Roach was still over here. Because there's a Rad Roach that they just never bother to kill. Ever, I guess. You know, after you left. I mean, they act like it's been, like, decades since you left. And I think it's been, like, 2 months.
Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You're gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back! Don't you know enough to stay away?
You almost shot Freddy.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
Sure. Bye. He went this way. No, he did not go that way. So he must have gone through the cafeteria. Yeah, that's where I wanted to go. You know, I think it was 2 weeks ago, last week. Yeah, it was last week. I was talking about how I just get lost so easily all the time in this game. No, it was 2 weeks ago. Anyway, this is another place that I have never really been able to find my way around all the time.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back.
Yeah, this is actually, maybe for the first time, true. I came as soon as I heard you were in trouble.
Oh, thank you. Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
Sure. Hey, you saved my life back then. The least I can do is help out now.
I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then, I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed.
What?
They've lied to us about it for our entire lives.
What? Did you find that out because you found out that my father and I came here when I was a baby? No, that didn't happen. That's not true. How did you find that out?
After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you.
Ah,
or your
yep,
dad
that's how
into
you
the
found
vault.
out.
I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions.
Sounds like he needs to be stopped a bit.
You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything.
So why is your dad doing this?
I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children.
They are.
There's a new world waiting right outside that door. And we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
Right, whatever. I have a solution for the vault's troubles.
I certainly hope so. We can't
Kill
keep
the
going on
overseer.
like this.
I will stop your father and his guards. So the last time I did this on the channel, I didn't have a choice because I accidentally a little bit killed the overseer on my way out. Didn't mean to, just kind of did. Now I don't know. I'm gonna leave everything holstered.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again.
Never mind. I'm gonna kill him. Oh, before I forget, you may have noticed that last week I was able to fairly easily take out a lot of enemies. So in the final episode of the Operation Anchorage DLC, I kind of had to turn the difficulty all the way down to very easy in order to beat the general, and then I forgot to turn it back up. So the past 2 episodes have been on very easy. Not that it was a big deal for the end of Wasteland Survival Guide, but last week it was a bit, you know, there was a reason the Enclave soldiers were going down as quickly as they were going down, and it wasn't because I was particularly strong. Hello.
It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards.
What'd you hear?
I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amada and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there.
Confidential top-level security only from the chief officer, subject to random rebels. In light of increased agitation from the rebel elements, I have come to the conclusion that we can no longer afford to be merciful to the scum. While some may hold out hope for a peaceful resolution, it's only a matter of time before they decide to take the fight to us or worse yet our families. I propose a midnight raid into their compound, live ammo, zero tolerance. Make an example of the first 2 fight back and the rest will fall in line. We may lose a kid or 2, but we'll save the vault as a whole, and that's what counts. You are not to inform the Overseer and some of our softer security guards about this plan, as they will only object and ensure our defeat. Once the deal's done, they'll see it was worth the price. This is... oof. This will show the scum what happens when they step out of line in our vault. I mean... yeah, I mean, if you want to massacre a bunch of people, go right on ahead. But also, I mean, you're the only people going to be left in the vault when that happens, so whatever.
Well, I see you've returned.
Back off.
Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew?
No.
Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault.
You're not wrong.
Tainted.
With your leadership, no one in this vault has much of a future.
That would be where you're wrong, young man. By locking down this vault, I'm protecting its future. In fact, I was protecting its future when I had to make those unpleasant choices the night you and your father abandoned us. I only wish I could have stopped your father before he left. If anyone's to blame
Well,
for
he's
the
dead.
unpleasantness, it's him.
The vault doesn't have to be isolated in order to keep its residents safe.
And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside. None of them know what the outside is like, and most of them would die out there. Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation.
The rebels are right. You need to open the vault.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
You can't even keep your security in line. They're planning to raid the rebels.
Damn it! I told them I won't let this degenerate into violence again. The vault simply can't take the instability anymore.
No.
But maybe you're right. They simply can't stand the pressure anymore. And now the purity and perfection of my vault is crumbling all around me. My way won't save our vault's mission. But if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save it.
Yes.
But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
Cool. Bye. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought I had done a peaceful ending before, but now I'm starting to wonder if I've ever done this quest any other way than killing everybody. Of course, truth be told, most of the time when I play this game, I either don't do this quest, or I kill the Overseer on my way out. I feel like that's the smarter move. What am I stuck on? I don't even understand how you are ahead of me. This old man is flying to tell his daughter.
Marta, everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision. Amata, I appoint you overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him.
I just had a little talk with him and explained a few things. All quite civil.
As the new overseer, I'm planning on opening the vault. This time, for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
I got a bad feeling about this.
There are still so many things to repair, and a lot of bad feelings to mend. Some people still blame you for what happened. So, I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go.
Okay, bye.
It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by.
Ooh, modified utility jumpsuit is luck +1. Not that useful. Rad resistance +10. Not that useful. And repair +5. May be useful. They closed the door behind me. I completed shovel on the home front, though. Didn't level up, though. Not that that matters. But, wow, that door is loud. Just FYI, I did talk to Scribe Rothschild about all of the vault stuff, and we're going to head to Vault 87 at some point. Now I thought we'd just go tell Zimmer that the synth is dead. Android, whatever. Because I'm not going to try and do this quest completely properly, because I don't really care. But if you're curious, Harkness is the synth. Although I don't know how you wouldn't know that, given that this game has been out for 1 billion years. And by 1 billion, I mean like 14, but still. So apparently I didn't actually talk to Dr. Zimmer before, but whatever. The android is dead. Here's an internal component.
What? Let me see that. This is a neuroservo, unique to the A321.
Uh-huh.
And you say you got this from his corpse? I suppose there's no other way you could have obtained it. Well, damn it. I was afraid this would happen. Out here in this wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's 50 caps for your troubles. Try to buy yourself an education out here in this hell. Good day.
Good day. But I leveled up that time. Of course, again, we're not increasing our skills. And not really taking any perks. The perk that I made that does nothing. Which is as close as you can get to not taking a perk in this game. At least without some real scripting work from somebody who is better at scripting than me. Like, I could probably figure out if I wanted to, but, you know, I'm not gonna. Now, we need to go here. This is where Vault 87 is. Technically, we need to go to Little Lamplight. Also, we need to be thinking about whether or not I want to do any more of the DLCs. Like, right now, I don't really want to do any more DLCs, but you never know. Point Lookout isn't terrible. It seems unlikely that we're going to do any of the other DLCs, though. Point Lookout would be the only ones that I probably want to do. No, 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 no. Die. Thank you. I see enemies. You know what? I don't need to fight every enemy in the game, you know? Ah, they're just mole rats. They're not worth killing. Boat fly up ahead on the road. What is this? Ow. Really, mole rat? Really? Is that worth it when I'm trying to climb over this rock to see what's over here? You know, I think about maybe we'll do the pit. I don't know. Fault 76 is about to start stuff with the pit. This summer, I think. I think that's what I read. So I might need to jump back into 76 and because that seems like it might be interesting. I haven't played Fallout 76 in a while. But it seems interesting enough. I mean, the pit is, I guess you could say, my third favorite DLC. I'm not sure where I'm going, by the way. I just saw a thing on the map and I was like, I'm going to go see what this thing is. Enclave. thing with no enclave. Well, the enclave power armor at least. So I guess the question is, what killed the enclave soldiers here? Because it wasn't me. Oh, Yao Guai tunnels. That's where I am. Probably Yao Guai, probably what killed those guys. So I just took that crap over to the Fort Independence, the Outcasts. One of those Tesla power armor suits is like 240 rounds. And after last week and this week, I have a lot of rounds for this gun. Hey! This is a random event, I think. He's a sniper rifle that is completely useless. The vicious dog way up there. That vicious dog is no longer way up there. Really? 39% to hit his head? Ugh. I just, you know, I don't know. Alright. Well, here's the entrance to Little Lamplight. Well, it's a little bit further down. First we gotta come in here and loot this place. Because why not? There wasn't much great loot in there. Just some ammo. But let's go talk to what's-his-face and see if we can get in here. So most of the time I take the Child at Heart perk. But no perks. Where?
Hold it right there, lady.
I was like, where's MacCready? I really need to get to Vault 87. Do you know the way?
You don't want to go there. That's where the monsters are.
What monsters?
Big ones. You know, the ones that sort of look like people,
Super
except
mutants.
they're all wrong.
So you know the way to get there.
Yeah, I do. But it's through Little Lamplight, and you're not getting into Little Lamplight. Guess you better find some other way, Mungo.
Ugh. Can I come in?
Hell no! No Mungos allowed!
Oh, good. A 32% speech chance. Oh, come on. I'm a nice gal, really. May I please come in?
You must think
I
I'm
didn't think
stupid
so.
or something. I'm not falling for any of your tricks. You Mungos are nothing but trouble. I ain't gonna let what happened to Sammy and Squirrel happen to anyone else.
What happened to Sammy and Squirrel?
Them and Penny got themselves caught. By Mungos, just like you. Slavers from Paradise Falls.
Okay.
Told them to watch out, but the stupid kids didn't listen.
Of course they didn't. What if I help them? Then will you trust me?
You do that?
Sure.
Maybe. If you can bring them back, I might let you in.
Bye. I'll go save your friends. I guess, whatever. Well, we saved Vault 101. That was pretty cool. Now I gotta go save some other kids. Like I was saying before, normally I just use Child at Heart, or I have a better speech. You know, I don't have a great speech right now. I could have a better speech, but like, that's a hard speech check no matter what. That's why you take the Child at Heart perk, then you don't have to do this quest. Although, those kids are then still enslaved. So I guess that's kind of still a problem. Next time, I guess we're gonna go take out some slavers. This has been Fallout 3. Thank you for watching and come back soon for more Fallout 3.